Hello, my name is Edith Constable, and I am a member of Tayside for Justice in Palestine.
Yeah.
This is an organisation which is very broad in its composition, and it came together late 2008 and 2009 when Israel started their bombardment of Gaza.
Yeah.
We were absolutely appalled at what was going on, and we know the history of the Israeli attacks on Palestinians. We know right from 1948, how they stole Palestinian land. We know about their encroaching more and more on Palestinian land. We know about the cruelty, the indignity that the Israelis put on the Palestinian people. We were appalled at the fact that they don't respond to UN resolutions. They completely ignore it, no matter how many resolutions are passed. They use weapons of mass destruction, you could call them, phosphorus bombs and so on. They bomb UN schools, hospitals. They act with impunity, even at the moment when President Obama is trying to move the peace process forward and calling on Israel to stop expanding the Israeli settlements. They're just so arrogant and they oppose that. So we're very active on the political side in Dundee. We're also very active in the boycott. We boycott, we stand outside supermarkets, we engage with people. We've sent letters to supermarket managing directors highlighting the issue. We also have organised big events in Dundee, social events, cultural events, raising money for medical aid for Palestine. As I say in my speech today, we've raised £4,755. And we're very proud of that, and we're proud of our local artist, Pat Donaghy, who constructed the art installation with the 400 coffins and 400 children's shoes, which was exhibited in Dundee city centre a few months ago. We're proud that we got a lot of coverage from the press in Dundee, which was quite surprising, but it was welcome. And we're so proud that we've been able to fetch people from Dundee to this demonstration today. And I am very, very ashamed of the Scottish Parliament doing this. It's almost as if they are suffering from a bout of amnesia. Have they forgotten that it's a very short time ago that the atrocities of Gaza took place, and is still taking place. And as I said in my speech, I campaigned so hard to get a Scottish Parliament, and it wasn't to have a Scottish Parliament that held an exhibition of Israeli medicine, science and technology.
Okay. To what extent do you think the Scottish people are well informed of what's going on in Palestine or in the Middle East? Do you think?
I really don't think the general man or woman in the street is that well informed. I think when there's a big crisis, you know, when the television showed the photographs or the footage of the Israeli bombing and that, I think there was an upsurge, but I don't think they really have the background knowledge to sustain the campaign, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I really think it's the people who are informed. They have to continue their work informing the people of Scotland in general. But it's heartening that Alex Salmond, the Scottish Minister, is well informed, and he's not frightened to expose and express his views on television, on Question Time and so on. So I think we've got to pressurise Alex Salmond and the SNP, who came out quite strongly, very strongly actually, against Israel bombing Gaza last year. So we've got to keep the momentum going at the grassroots, through the trade union movement, through community groups, just through campaigning in the streets, through local councils, through the members of Scottish Parliament, and of course not forgetting the members of the Westminster government.
So do you think there will be a Any result for this protest today? Will it affect the exhibition or the parliament?
Well, I hope that I hope that the media cover it. I mean, I certainly have been in touch with the local media in Dundee, and here today I spoke to a reporter from the Press and Journal, which is distributed throughout Scotland. Basically, it's an Aberdeen paper, but it's sold all over Scotland. It's a well-respected paper. But I don't know who else was here. I just wish that there was maybe representatives from the Herald and the Scotsman, and I certainly emailed them and they knew about it, but I'm not quite sure. There might be something from the Scottish Press Association, and then they distribute information throughout the media.